Hello, and welcome to See If It Sticks, the news that sticks. There was a momentary second where I thought we weren't doing that anymore.
I just lost my place in the world.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're not doing that anymore. They're going to leave me in silence, those bastards.
I was daydreaming.
Okay. You're okay. I'm Ross, hello.
I am Dan. Hi.
I am Dom. Salutations.
Why did you say hello?
I just feel like changing it up every now and again. We've done this many, many times, and we do it the same way a lot. So, you know, I felt like...
Yoded it.
I yoded it, and it worked well. Because we got a laugh out of it.
Yes.
Dom's salutations.
Yeah, exactly. I had the punchline.
It's only us laughing. But
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, you don't know. Who's laughing at home?
us when we re-listen to the
That's
episode.
it, yeah. Us when we re-listened to it 100 times.
Yes.
My
I
mum-
can't
my
get
mum
through a
laugh.
day without hearing your two voices.
Really?
Yeah. I listen every day.
Do you?
It's old episodes, yeah.
Just go back to the beginning.
I pretend I'm in the room and like I mouth the things that I'm saying on the episode as though I'm having a conversation with you for the first time.
It's kind of creepy.
Just on the internet somewhere, there'll always be a piece of us, won't there? Even once
Yeah.
we're gone, there will be a little snippet of us online.
Wait till you see the man pillows that I've got that I've dressed up like you.
Your waifu pillows.
I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming
What's a
it's
man pillow or a waifu pillow?
Like one of those man pillows, like you get those big long pillows so that you can like cuddle up to.
Okay. So if your girlfriend had a man pillow, would you consider that cheating?
That's what she's doing with it.
Well, my story today. Of course, secretly having sex with a robot counts as cheating. Nice link into that.
Oh, we're gonna have to. Maybe we should restart the episode here
And get that to smoothly flow from one into the other.
into like and on the news and sticks this week. I'm Dan Hoare. To my left,
I'm Dom.
and Mr. Transition.
I don't understand what we're doing here. You pretend to be robots.
No, I was introducing you on the news as Mr. Transition
Oh, sorry.
because of your
Because of my awesome
because of your
transition.
fantastic transition. Yeah,
Thanks.
Although you just
You-
blew it then.
Well, yeah,
You've lost the title.
Sorry.
You won it and lost it in a matter of seconds.
Non comprende. This is from the Metro,
Of course it
a
is.
fabulous source. And it says, today I learned that 40% of British people wouldn't consider having sex with a robot while in a relationship with a human to be cheating.
Okay.
So 40% say it's not cheating, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's a very weird way to word that.
Yeah. Can you just state that again?
It says 40% of British people wouldn't consider having sex with a robot while in a relationship with a human to be cheating.
Yeah. So 40% of people don't think it's cheating.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
I mean, 60% do.
yeah, well, no,
60% do consider it to be cheating.
if there is only two options, then yes. If
Yeah.
some people...
What would be the middle options?
Well, I can imagine that if 40% don't consider it cheating, I can imagine that 59% opted for I don't care.
Yeah. Do what you want. If you want to fuck a robot, fuck a robot.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We can fuck robots now? Where can I get this?
In a poll of 3 people.
It says here that previous research suggests that only 10% of us would be up for banging a robot. That goes up to 36% when the robots are more human-like.
Right,
Like
okay.
the one in Humans or Westworld.
Or like the one in what was that film
Blade Runner?
No, with Oscar Isaac in
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Oh, yeah.
She was very human-like, wasn't she?
She was easy on the eyes.
And and that the creator.
But that was kind of the point, wasn't it? Of
Yeah.
that one. She was supposed to be quite alluring and...
Yeah, and he had like a cupboard full of like different sexy women robots in there that he clearly was engaged in intercourse with.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's one of the 40%.
Yeah. Well, it's not cheating if he doesn't have a missus either, is it?
Well, that's true.
100%.
What about if your partner, your significant other, is a robot already? You're dating a robot, or in your case, a car.
Yeah. Sexy exhaust pipes. Basically what they're saying is if the robot is like human-like, they consider that cheating. So if you're in a relationship with a robot, that's not cheating.
So are they
is it?
talking about these sort of quite advanced sex dolls that are out there now? Are they talking about actual like androids?
Yeah, give us the details.
They're referring to like the Westworld looking robots.
What,
like
actual
robots
androids?
Robots that don't exist yet.
Like replicants like from Blade Runner.
Yeah, so you're talking like Terminator style humanoid. Like you wouldn't be able to tell one. You wouldn't be able to tell one from a human.
Right. Okay. He's going to pass the Turing test.
Yeah. That's definitely that. I would definitely say that's not cool then.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those, like, have you seen those sex dolls that are out there now? They like talk and they move. It's really fucking freaky.
Well, in fact, I kind of thought that
That's what I thought it was.
Did they get disappointed as well?
I don't know. I wonder if there is one out there for like the man that likes to be dominated that just like humiliates you throughout.
Kicks you in the nuts.
It's got like a piston that just like shoots out and makes you run the nuts.
It would never pass the Turing test for either of us three if we did fuck one and it wasn't disappointing. This is definitely a robot.
I feel the uncanny valley coming up upon me.
Is that what you see when you're about to climax?
It's so rare. I get cognitive dissonance.
Like in Blade Runner when they talk about the turtle on its back, don't they?
Yeah, well, that's Voight Kamp's test. Yeah, the Voight Kamp.
Ours is to see whether it gets satisfied sexually.
Yeah.
That's how we tell.
Isn't it interesting how this is where each of our minds went though? Because your mind, Ross, went to sort of super humanoid. You wouldn't be able to tell one from a human. Dom went to the kind of the plastic
like looking, Japanese,
like the 21st century.
Roll it out, pump it up.
I just thought you meant like these new things where like it's like a fleshlight on a pumping mechanism and they put a VR headset on kind of thing.
That was going to be my question to you.
That is just a really elaborate form of wanking, isn't it?
That is just a really elaborate.
But that's what my question was going to be. Like, when does it? Because obviously, wanking's not cheating. Well, I guess somebody probably thinks it is, but it's cheating on God. Cheating on baby Jesus. And then obviously you got a fleshlight, and then you go on to the next thing, which is like a moving fleshlight, and then you go on to the next thing, which is like an inflatable doll with a fleshlight screwed into it, and then at what point does it
erotic?
At what point does it stop being a fancy wank and become sex?
Yeah.
When the thing's self-aware.
You think when it's self-aware it becomes sex?
So you think that like, so say if...
Well, I don't know really.
So say if you sort of came around my house and I was like, look, do not tell my girlfriend, but I've got this thing up in the loft. I want to show you because I've spent a lot of money on it, and I took you upstairs and there was a humanoid, not like super convincing, like the ones you see on these sort of weird TV shows where they sort of
for the eyes.
I'm married to my doll, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where the eyes are a bit off.
Yeah,
somehow.
But it's got a couple of fleshlights, maybe even 3.
3 fleshlights.
Yeah, well, because you can get the bum ones, can't you?
Yeah,
and
the
mouth ones.
I instantly thought of the bum one. I was trying to think what the other one was.
Yeah, mouth fleshlight. An ear fleshlight.
Yeah,
nostril fleshlight.
It's like 7 fleshlights, Dan. The back of a knee doesn't need a fleshlight.
Yeah, so I take you upstairs and I've got a clothes horse with 20 fleshlights attached to
it. Crudely gaffer taped on.
With a sign above that just says Cindy.
No, I'd at least put one of those one of those woolly willies as a face on it. Give it a nice haircut.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick.
Just a little toilet roll dispenser.
Yeah, right. So
Tesco value. E45 on the side.
Oh mate, you don't need to lube up for a clothes horse. Right, so
she's always ready.
Am I giving you hiccups?
Look at the hiccup.
So I take you upstairs and I've got.
I can really see it. Just see it now. Clothes horse.
Oh god.
One of them rudimentarily attached to some sort of buzz saw on a cam or
a lathe. Right.
So I go up, take you upstairs, take you up into my attic because clearly that's probably where I would keep her.
Or a basement if you had one.
Oh god, I'm already referring to it as her. This is where I would keep it. And Yeah, it's one of those ones you see on the kind of TV. They still look plastic, but it's made up to look, relatively, 80% human-like, I guess. And it's got some flashlights in it.
Yeah.
And,
Some spunk receptacles.
And I reveal to you...
He just goes, pick a hole.
And I reveal to you that I've been fucking it.
Right.
And I guess that they are opposable. I guess you can, put it into positions. I've never watched anyone use one.
No.
Let's just say that on your one you can.
But I'm assuming that it's opposable.
I believe some of these ones that you can buy that are like tens of thousands, of pounds, like you can pose them and shit.
Right. So, I mean, that's sort of what I'm going on. I'm guessing that if someone goes to this much trouble to make something like that, they would make it opposable.
Yeah.
So I've taken you up to this incredibly elaborate piece of equipment. And this is not even bringing in any robotics to this yet. This is literally just me fucking a doll with flashlights in it. You still consider that just a fancy wank and not something a little bit past that. I'm not saying a little bit past it like,
it's quite the hobby, I get that.
Like an emotional attachment, but that I think goes past
it goes past a fancy wank, but it goes to a sort of weird
place, right?
A weird place. It goes to a strange place. Oh my God. It goes to a strange place. I don't think that place is cheating because you're not what?
I was making you jump to bollocks.
No. Are you trying to scare me to get the
Yeah.
Do you love her?
Well, maybe
something's wrong with your sex life then.
Yeah.
If you have to oh my God. If you have to resort to
fancy wanks.
Like
something
equipment.
Like
that. Oh my God, expensive equipment.
Yeah.
To fulfill your needs.
I can't. I don't think people...
What's the thing called in Always Sunny? The bike, something bike 2000.
The arse plaster.
Arse plaster 3000.
Yeah. So just to describe to people who are listening to the show why I keep laughing, it's because when Dom laughs, he rises half a foot into the air. It's like a really severe hiccup. Sorry, not laugh, hiccups.
Yeah.
It's like it goes like he bobs up. Like he's getting pounded by the arse blaster 3000.
That probably cures hiccups.
Yeah.
And then some.
I'll pull my one out. It's up in my attic.
Come with me.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess maybe you're touching on something there like that.
I think that's something that if you, as much as your other half loves you to pieces, I'm sure if you went to her, like, I have this thing and I have sex with it, she'd be like, that's not cool.
Unless she's into it as well.
Well,
some people like that sort of thing.
I guess for some people, it stops becoming. I would assume that for the majority of people who are into doing that, it's not about the fact that they couldn't go find a willing human to do it, because I think,
especially the ones who are spending 10 grand, I'm pretty sure they can get something for 10 grand.
I mean, I think there's
a trip to Amsterdam and 50 quid change. Yeah, I think
certainly, yeah. But I think it must not be about the lack of human contact and more about the fact that is what they're into.
Yeah.
Surely.
But surely if a robot comes about, an android, like in Westworld, they look as good as humans.
Yeah. So, I mean...
I haven't watched Westworld.
Have you not? Well,
no. So I don't know the level of...
Obviously, it's acted out by humans.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know the level of intelligence these robots...
All right. They're...
You got bad hiccups.
Yeah, they're. You wouldn't be able to tell.
They passed the Turing test then, Dan.
Well, not just pass the Turing test. I can imagine it would pass. If you.
Yeah.
Any test. What's the next one up from a Turing? I mean, Turing test is. They're concealed behind a computer screen, and can you tell that it's a human? Tell that it's a artificial intelligence.
Voight Kampf from Blade Runner.
I think it's more about the look. Surely, like the convince on this, because if you had a humanoid robot that looked like a beautiful man or woman, but all it said was "fuck me, Dom," like it's not going to pass the Turing test.
That's true,
but it does look, and I assume feel like a real human being. In that case. Well, I mean, I would say that if it if it's indistinguishable physically from a real human being, because I think that's what it's more about, isn't it? It's not so much the intelligence, because you could have a super intelligent robot that is in a rudimentary robot dog's body, and it might be able to have an incredible conversation with you, but you're not going to fuck it, are you?
Well, let's face it, we've all had sex with people less intelligent than our iPhones.
Whoa, I wondered where you were going with that. I thought you were about to say we've all had sex with dogs.
No.
This podcast was about to end bloodily, and
I was just about to throw
dogs are fine, dogs are not.
about to throw my napkin down on the table and be done with this conversation.
No.
demand satisfaction.
I think it's more about the physical thing, surely, not the actual intellect of the thing.
Yeah.
Because as I say, you could have a robo dog with a really, really incredibly sophisticated AI in it. They could have a conversation with you about anything you wanted to have a conversation with it about. But couldn't
you technically fall in love with it?
Yeah, you could fall in love with it, but I would think that you're not going to be fucking it, are you?
No.
I'm still talking about a dog here.
Yeah.
Okay.
A robo dog, like one of those ones that you can buy in a toy shop or something.
Yeah. Like the Sony one they had.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I know I know you can, you fall in love with a personality and whatnot,
Yeah, I guess so.
but you're not, if it's something that you're not sort of physically attracted to,
yeah.
unless you are attracted to robo dogs, I'm sure there are people out there, then you're not gonna fuck that dog, are you? No. Even if you whack 20 fleshlights on it.
Call it Cindy.
Instead of his little robo doggy head, what did you call it? Something willy.
One of those woolly. The things. There are things where you get the magnetic filament, the filaments.
Oh, right.
and you make a little beard on the man. Aren't they? Isn't that called woolly? Or is that just what my dad told me?
Something like that. Just chuck a wig on her.
Or instead get one of those pin things.
Oh yeah.
And then put your face into it, then you're fucking
yourself. Yeah.
Should be nice.
That's deep.
But instead, make a horrified expression. And then
well, that's where you can put the other fleshlight.
Yeah.
Oh, someone didn't mute their phone.
Wasn't me. It's you.
So I guess if they are hyper realistic, not necessarily in terms of intelligence, but in terms of physical appearance, and I assume that everything would function, it wouldn't be apparent that this is a fleshlight, right?
Except the erection was instant on the male ones.
Oh, you're fucking a male one. In my mind, when I'm picturing all this,
I'm talking about cheating. So I'm talking about your other half having sex with a robot. Do you think that's cheating? Do you know what? I'm gonna go and put my. I'm gonna
fleshlights.
I'm gonna place my vote token on the rating system here, and I'm gonna go with yes.
You think it's cheating?
I do think.
And at what point does it become cheating? We decided it was when it has intelligence, right?
Well, no, he's saying no.
No, I'm saying that it's kind of, well, if I discovered that Maddie was engaging in
coitus,
with a like a rudimentary one of these ones that kind of don't really look right.
Yep.
I suppose that is a conversation about why.
Yeah, you'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, why she is attracted to that, because that must be a fetish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree.
That borders more. That goes for me more towards
some of these guys though that have these dolls ascribe them personalities and names.
Yes,
and all sorts of stuff.
But I assume that is all part of the fetish, right? It's not because they really think that.
Well, I don't know. They might be ill.
Maybe they take the fantasy
too
far.
It's got to be like these people that dress up like dogs, though, don't they? Because they give themselves a personality and they
puppy boys
do all these things, but they know that they're not.
You've never seen this?
No.
You seen this?
No.
Oh, it's it's mainly. No, I'm not going to say that. It's a subculture within BDSM.
Yes.
And it's mainly men that practice it, but they're not always gay. Where they dress up as puppies with leather, muzzle leather, things and stuff like that, and they have an owner, and really, they say it's not sexual, but
it clearly is.
It clearly is.
It's a domination thing.
It's a domination thing, but there's not always like intercourse involved in it.
Yeah,
but it's more of like the way they act with them. But they act like actual dogs.
Yeah.
There was a whole program on it recently.
Yeah.
Is it on Channel 4?
You both must have watched it because
I saw
more about this than I
I saw a
do.
bit of it.
There's this guy though, like he's like a Dalmatian. He's
there's
into
like
it.
there's like competitions for it.
Yeah, in Germany and shit.
Like that with like
Obviously.
it's like a dog show.
Yeah.
Like they have to come on stage and they have to perform like their talent. Whether that's kind of fetch or they jump over the hurdles and stuff.
So every now and again, do they stop and just have a shit in the middle of the arena by accident,
Probably.
I don't know.
like they do on
Probably.
Crafts?
That wasn't shown in
No.
the program. It was interesting though. I like seeing these sort of
Yeah,
odd, what we would consider odd subcultures.
it's not hurting anyone, is it?
As long as they're not hurting anyone. It's
it.
just
It
interesting
isn't
to see
hurting
how
anyone.
people's minds work when they sort of take to these things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have anything against it. I wouldn't say, oh, that's vile, but like it is to me, it's odd.
Yeah, when you see kind of like shows like that, or people who like furries, things like that, people who sort of like act in a way that isn't human.
Yes.
I've seen I've seen bits of interviews with them, and they know that there's a separate, like they have this separate personality. Whether they feel that they were supposed to be a dog or whatever is completely besides the point, because that they know they're like, oh yeah, my human personality likes this, but my puppy personality likes this.
Yeah.
So
It's a form of identity politics.
yeah.
I found out something yesterday. I was chatting to a guy at work.
Chat to a robo dog.
Chatting to a
Giant
robot dog.
furry.
About how he likes it. No, I was chatting to a guy at work, and we got, it's a very tenuous link how he got onto the subject of swingers, but he said that
He was inviting you somewhere.
he's a swinger, and you know that pampas grass. Like it's like long grass with like a fluffy thing on the top of it. People have it in their front gardens in little
it's very
things.
70s.
That's just a sign for a swinger's house. Apparently, that's like a very well-known sign.
I don't know how
for a
true
swinger's
that
house.
is.
He said in the 70s this house is for swingers. Obviously now you got the internet, and I googled it and I put in pampas grass and it come up swingers as a suggestion
Really?
next to it. It was that, like, there's that many things on Google about it. So I
How
can't believe it
strange.
because my aunt and uncle had it.
Whoa!
I was like, I even messaged my mum going, I'm sure I know someone we knew had it, and she was like, yeah, your aunt and uncle had it. I was like, oh dear. She's like, they got rid of it now.
Yeah, you're right.
They must have retired.
Yeah, your aunt and uncle had it because they were swingers, Ross.
Yeah,
Bang,
probably.
bang, dang,
Yeah.
dang, bang, bang. Did they have like a jacuzzi,
Yeah.
like covered in a tiki bar in their back garden?
Did they have
Yeah,
a room,
just-
one room that was completely covered in plastic?
Yeah, and we were never allowed to play in there. Yeah. Yeah.
They have really
I
long,
learned something yesterday.
really long, rubbery dog toys laying around.
Yeah,
in
no
the
dog.
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
How strange.
Was there a cupboard you were forbidden to go into?
Yeah. Whole rooms and wings of the house.
Yeah.
Well, they had a great swing in the kitchen, though.
Yeah. Oh, should we
reason
leave
the-
it there?
Duvets were always on the floor.
And the bowl of sweets wasn't very nice. A bit
Just car
rubbery.
keys, wasn't it?
There's always keys in the
Yeah.
sweet bowl, yeah.
Only had one car.
All right, we're
Yeah, let's wrap
stretching
it
this out quite
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
If you have sex with robots or dolls, anonymously message us on the website.
And tell us,
stickitpod.com. It's actually anonymous if you want to be anonymous. So
Yeah.
just go on there. If you've got
Yeah.
any information, send it. Because we got
Let
no
us know.
fucking idea who you are. We didn't even know who Lardy Basto was for a long fucking time, did we? Because he was messaging us on there.
he
If you-
does not bang robots. No. it was
I'm
sort of the way you
sure.
said it
No,
sort of
no.
always suggested that he did.
I can almost imagine him writing an email about it now, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else non-robot sexually related? Stickitpod.com.
But
Go there.
preferably robot sexually.
Preferably robot, send nudes. I mean, no, not nudes of your robot. But, yeah, so everything else is on there as well. Facebook, Twitter, everything. Instagrams, YouTube. Yeah, and for this week, I have been Ross.
I've been Dan.
Ik habe bin dom. I have dom. I have been dom. Ik heb een bin done.
Holy shit, he's a robot. Let's fuck him!